Hi dear friends, we are Petrovcy, and today's talk is going to be about Karelian fancy work arts. We watched Baltica team's video about Lepsian fancy work and decided to find out what Karelian fancy work arts represent in general. Northern Russia is famous for its folk art, like making dolls, quilts, towels, paintings, embroidery, knitting. I'd like to tell you about examples of Karelian folk art we have in the school museum. Dolls like this were usually used not as toys, but as amulets. They were made without using needles or scissors, because people believed that using them could bring misfortune and troubles. As you can see, the doll doesn't have a face. People thought that this day the doll would be out of reach to instill evil spirits into it and harmless to humans. Every doll had its own meaning. One ensured a good and safe journey. Others ensured happiness, wealth, and rich harvest. It was believed that more dolls, the more happiness in the family. Starting from the age of 7, girls prepared a dowry. Usually it included bed linen, embroidered shirts, towels, scarves, a wedding dress, and other clothes. Girls had to embroider 40 towels and hang them up to be appreciated as a needlewoman. A distinctive feature of Karelian fancy work is the use of only red and white colors. An embroidered ornament is a talisman designed to protect a person and his home. Unlike Lepsian, in traditional Karelian fancy work, you can often find representations of plants, people, animals. Trees, running horses, and sun were most often depicted. I'd like to pay more attention to the solar sign. The sun has been one of the most important symbols since ancient times. According to the idea of people in ancient times, they were protected from evil spirits, first of all by solar sign. In Karelian embroidery, red meant heavenly fire and symbolized the sun. In ornaments, this sign is found everywhere as a symbol of light and life. Life was completely subordinated to the solar sign. People believed that sun gave its power to the amulets, embroideries, jewelry, wood carvings. The solar amulet is the most ancient amulet of our ancestors. Its form expresses the idea of spreading goodness and protection to all four sides of the world. The amulet was placed above the front door to the house, above the child's bed, in any visible place. Not only garments but also furniture were decorated with the symbol of the sun. Remarkably, we found an image of the sun on a loom from our museum. Furthermore, the solar signs were very often carved on the window frames. These signs were also used as calendars. Unfortunately, these ancient ideas have almost disappeared. More and more people think of the sun as something vital which helps them to stay healthy. According to our survey, the respondents associate the sun with happiness, summer, and childhood. But knowing that, we can say that the sun still stays one of the most important things in a human's life. We want to express gratitude for this project, for letting teenagers discover not only their own region's culture, but others too. Thank you for watching our video. See you in the next stage of the competition. Do you think it's a lack of the sun in your region, and how it affects ecology there?